We're at 401 North Market Street. It's right in downtown Frederick. It's the home of everything Frederick, and I am with Amy, Poppin Party Services.
Hello, hello.
She brought me flowers.
Look
My
at that.
husband doesn't even bring me flowers like this anymore.
And they'll last longer than real flowers.
I know. I love it. I love it. So you were telling me you have a nerdy science background in school.
Yes.
And you started looking at things for your daughter and thought, maybe I can do that.
Yeah, so what started the business was I got pregnant, and then I was looking for balloon artists for a baby shower, and I was like, toying around with doing it myself, but I was like, I'm pregnant, I don't really feel like doing that. So I was like, let's hire somebody, and then I was like, I think I can do this though, and then they quoted me what they quoted me, and I was like, I'm definitely going to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been toying around with it for about 3 years now.
Yeah.
I made it official back in 2024, got my LLC, and it's been popping ever since.
That's so exciting.
Yes.
It's so exciting. Do your hands hurt from doing the balloons?
It's actually, it's taken me about a year. It's taken me about a year for my fingers to get used to everything. And with this past weekend, I had a 2-day event. My hands were sore.
Yeah.
In the beginning, they would get like numb, my fingers, I guess because of the nerves and getting used to tying the necks and stuff. But now they just get sore if I do a bunch of balloons. Because I think for the 2-day weekend event, it was around 1,000 or so balloons that I was messing with. Yeah.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And were you doing big backdrops and towers or?
A little bit of both. So they had, one of their events was a crab feast. So they had 3 different tents that they wanted to have as focal points for different years. So I did balloon garlands across the tent, and then they had a happy hour event, which I had a big setup with like a backdrop and some shimmer wall balloon on top, and then I had like gold and white curtains and balloon garland over top of that, and then I put some sort of a balloon garland arrangement in the corner.
Holy cow, it's a lot of work.
It's
a lot of work to plan.
Yes.
How do you plan the designs?
Well, it depends. I usually tell clients, like if I'm on site looking at an area that they want to decorate, I will sit there and say, okay, I'm going to look weird, but I'm going to sit here and stare and think for a while. Because I'm like going like this and like this and just planning everything in my head. But yeah, it takes the creative mindset to sit there and figure out, okay, these are the colors they want. They're looking for this type of arrangement. Yeah. How can I make it pop for them? Yeah. So yeah, I normally just sit there and stare for a while. I'm like going to Google for inspiration. Yeah. But other than that, sometimes the client also has inspo photos that I work off of. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes I have creative freedom, and that's really cool. I like that aspect of it because I have freedom. So and everybody
they just
normally
say,
loves
do something and make it look nice.
Right.
You just need this space filled.
Right, and here's the budget. And I'm like, I got you.
Yeah, and kudos to McDaniel for hiring alumni.
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yes,
so you got the job because you said, hey, somebody
Yeah.
else did that. And they said, well, they're not alum, you are.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now you service from Damascus about an hour around.
Yeah.
So you'll go anywhere that there's a decent job.
Yeah, exactly.
That somebody needs you. And people need to think not just birthday parties or graduations or things like that. It can be any time you want some decor to match a theme or anything you're doing, making something pop, as you
said. Yeah, like individual flower bouquets, or I did a graduation number setup. It's called a number bouquet. Okay. That was in Lansdale. Yeah, just really anything. Corporate events, grand openings, car dealerships. Yeah. Birthday parties.
Yeah, and on the corporate side for a business, if you're celebrating anything. All right, and for them to find you, all they have to do is search for
Poppin Party Services.
Poppin Party Services. Go ahead and
Google that name, and then I got Google, I got Yelp, I got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, website.
I love it. I love it. Now you have a 3-year-old daughter.
Yes.
You're running your own business now.
Yes.
Is she helping you? Is she inspiring you?
She does. She does. Well, she's the reason why I got it all started, and she actually wanted to steal your flowers today, but I was like, no, I just made them. I'll make you some when I get home later. Yeah. But no, she loves it. Some of the balloon machines or the pumps, they can be a little loud, but the one she's okay with, so she'll press a button while I hold the balloon and it inflates.
Oh,
very good. Loves it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing that we've gone from helium-filled balloons to just air-filled balloons and being able to decorate with just air. Because helium is so expensive. Yeah. And so it's very cool that there has been technology now to figure out a way to make things taller, but not using helium.
Yeah. And then I also use biodegradable balloons as
Okay.
well. So I try to keep it as green as possible.
Oh, very cool.
And then I invested in some, pool inflatables.
Yeah.
There's a company that makes balloon garlands out of the pool inflatable material.
Oh,
because
I've seen those.
Yeah, because establishments like petting zoos and botanical gardens, they don't want actual balloons in there in case poppage, debris, things like that. I totally get that. So I invested in some pool inflatables that look like balloon garlands. And so I could take it to places like that. Or if folks end up having a latex allergy, I could use those instead. So I'm trying to be able to bring the fun and make any event pop.
Now you're an artsy girl. You do craft, you do workshops.
I do, yes.
So people can reach out to you if they want to host something where they are.
Yes.
Or they can find out where you're going to be to do those sorts of things.
Exactly. So I not only can bring balloon decor, but I can bring some sort of morale event to the party as well. So I do terrarium making, open or close, so moss and plants or succulents. And then I'll do beaded crafts as well, some painting workshops. Cool. But I
love it. I love it. Gone from science to artsy. Poppin Party Services. So you can look for that. This is Amy, and she will make your party pop for sure.
Yes, I will. Any event, come find me. Google Poppin Party Services.